I share the slide. And yeah, now it's the turn for the Department of Prosthodontics. We are located on the 5th building, the 4th floor of the 5th building in our faculty. Let me try. Okay. Wait a moment. Okay, this is where we locate, our department locate, and we combine about 18 staff in our department, which I'm now the head department, and we have diversity of the interesting in prosthodontics team. We have two programs, the master degree and continue for the PhD degree and the higher grad degree, which both are still in for domestic, but we have a plan to develop it for the international program very soon. And for the master degree, we have two choices. The first one is that this is only 42 credits, and the second one is combined with the clinical course. We have a compulsory course and elective course which you can choose to study in many diversity fields, including with the medical and some like English writing and many others. And with the thesis is 12 credits. And for the PhD, you can continue for another 3 years after master, or maybe you can add intro from the bachelor to PhD if you have higher score for the examinations and some of the profile you can ask for the examinations for the PhD. And for the higher grad, we have 3 years for study for the clinical work, and after that you can take the board examinations for got the Thai board for prosthodontics. And we also have the collaborative with some other institutes like Tokyo Medical and Dental Universities and UCLA and Osaka University. Actually, we have some more, but it's time by times, and also it depends on the current interesting of the research or some students or some group of the research. We also have the continuing educations in our department, which will process in this coming years. In 2022, we have 2 continuing educations. The first one is the prosthodontic rehabilitations and digital dentistry. This one will deal with like a frail elderly and who need the denture and complicated with some systemic disease. And then we add up with how digital dentistry play a role in this field for the prosthodontics. And the second continuing education is about maxillofacial prosthodontics and also the implants in prosthodontics. I think this one is quite interesting, which nowadays there are few dentists who play in this role. So we're gonna launch with the continuing education first, and then we see how come of the interesting from the dentist. The other expense besides the program fee is the camera that we ask those who participants who apply for our master degrees or even the higher graduate to have their own camera so that they can take a photo of the patients. And we also have a course for teaching how to take a good photo for like a case report and to do some others like the presentations. And then I write down here like money as of your budget. Just for like, for example, if you need more, we also have some applicants and appliance like articulator and some burrs. But if you need more, like you want to try those and these, then maybe it's another expense by your own or some other things that beyond your expect that we cannot prepare. And let's see the clinical area, which located on Somdet Ya building at the 8th floor, which now we have about 32 units. That means that we can accept around for the master and PhD, including higher graduate, at least about 20 persons, 20 to 25 per year. And actually we will have examinations from December to February or maybe March. each year. So please see our Facebook or website of our department. Here is the clinical works laboratory. As the prosthodontic works, we need to do like handcraft, handmade work a lot. So we stay here by rotations. It's quite tight now, and we are wishing to move to the new building with the new room very soon, maybe next academic year. And here is time by times that we have a special sessions like for update of the dental material, how to do the good veneering or implants, or some other companies may sharing us with the up-to-date implant system, or some special guests or special speakers from overseas. Then the students we accumulate together and listen together. And this is the atmosphere for learning in the clinic. We have the digital dentistry, the intraoral scanner, and we try little by little with the simple case to the a little bit complicated case. And we have a lot of seminar. We share the case together, as everybody may not have exactly the same type of the patient. So we have lots of seminar and case reports and discussing together. And beside that, we also have a visiting to the commercial laboratory outside. Here's we go to some other commercials to see how ceramic work and implants also. Excuse me. Okay, this is just the places in our faculty and also the leisure places that I still didn't put some photo. If you come and apply to be our master or even PhD or higher graduate, you can enjoy places in the faculty and also outside like Siam Square, and also have leisures in main campus at Chulalongkorn University. Here is some of the staff and research interests. Like myself, Arapin, I'm interested in prosthodontic and geriatric dentistry, and also the prosthodontic in the frailty patients, which means patients who cannot help themselves, have to depend on like dysphagia and also deglutitions. There's some of my publications. And another person is Professor Mansoor Aksornikit. He's interested in the prosthodontic and also materials, and he's keen in implant and also the complete denture. This is very, very keen in this field. And next is Associate Professor Niyom. He's very interesting in maxillofacial prosthetic rehabilitations, and he has a lot of case reports in the manuscript, and also he also expert in the maxillofacial prosthesis materials and also the dental materials which we daily use in our clinic. The next one is Assistant Professor Vacharasak. He's interested in the clinical research in prosthodontics and like the objective and subjective masticatory functions evaluations, and also prosthodontics treatments in the community dentistry. Here's some of his publications recently. And the next is Associate Professor Jai Jam. She's interested in implant, bone biology, and genetics. You see that we have a diversity of the research interesting in our department. The next person is Dr. Untitled. Her interesting field is clinical research in prosthodontics and also about the ceramics, zirconia, and glass ceramic. And next person is Assistant Greg. He also interesting in like material, dental material, the cement, and also some kind of working field related with the complete denture. And lastly, for example, is Dr. Nalidi. She's interested in patients-oriented outcomes in prosthodontics and oral health and quality of life. Yeah, here's also her publications recently. And here is the contact for our department. You can catch up with the QR code. and you can see from like a website. I didn't put it here, so sorry. You may call to the office. We have officers who stay there every day from working day, Monday to Friday. You can ask for more further information. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much. I believe that the presentation covers all of the areas that the applicant needs to know, right? So ขอบคุณอาจารย์มากนะครับสำหรับข้อมูลนะครับแล้วก็อย่างที่อาจารย์ทิ้งไว้ให้เนาะข้อQR code เนาะที่ใครอยากจะรู้ต่อครับสวัสดีครับอาจารย์
ขอบคุณค่ะอาจารย์